Hello and welcome to the Regulars. I'm Stacey McGonigal.
Hi, I'm Jason DeRoss.
Fuck Marie. It's Monday. Fuck
Hell
Marie.
yeah, spooky
Monday.
model Monday.
When in doubt, perm, my friends. I'm so glad we're here. Doesn't it? It honestly feels like we haven't done this in many, many weeks. That's what
I know. What's the doubt about?
What do you mean?
Well, you're like, when in doubt, perm, but it's like,
You're
I
like,
don't know. Your model pictures have been pretty great so far. So like, what's the doubt?
do you wonder what our friends think about our modeling?
Oh, do you think our friends listen to this podcast?
May I correct you? Do you think we have friends? No, they do not. Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm just going right into the chat. Everyone is really supporting my my hair today, which is, that's always so nice. TikTok made me buy it. Sorry, my mic was falling out. Anyways, so I bought a little tiny curling iron and it perms your hair, and we must. So
Yeah.
everyone can have this hair. You just have to buy the tiny little curling iron.
People are loving it in the chat. People are going crazy for your look today.
They're really loving the look. And if you are listening to this and want to know, it's youtube.com/theregulars. You can see the autumnal delight that I have going on today. Well, I wanted to. Sorry, go ahead.
Someone did ask if you have a bug on your shirt, and I think you've got like is that little pins on the collar there? What do you got there?
No, so this shirt is just covered.
I see.
This is a bug shirt.
It's like the Mike Pence fly.
yeah. Except these guys, care about people and want people to really free healthcare for all. That's what these bugs are about. So I got this from Forever 21 like years ago. But I encourage everyone to get this curly little wand. It's $20 and everyone can have this hair. It's fun.
That's awesome.
But now you know what it was like this weekend? I did absolutely nothing. I did nothing. I did not a stitch of work. I did nothing.
You need those weekends sometimes.
I know.
That's amazing. So like, did you binge stuff? Is that where we're at?
I have something I'm hoping you've watched so we can discuss it. I also want to go back in the chat just quick. Jen of Lovely Odyssey, Stacey's full autumn, and I'm loving every inch of it. Thank you. And Samantha, yesterday for makeup, Color Pop, you guys. I'm doing a really nice copper. I'm wearing a lot of makeup for 12:30. I'll leave it at that.
I'm not, but it's not 12:30 yet, so I got time.
You got time. I did get up this morning though and do my spooky season modeling.
I saw, and
what are
you revealed leg on one of them.
Well,
for somebody that's normally very Diane Lane, I was like,
Diane Keaton, you fucker.
I always say Diane Lane, but you know what? There's nothing wrong with a good Diane Lane.
Oh, listen, there's nothing. Well, that's what a leg is. You throw out a leg, you're a bit of a Diane Lane. Okay. Cool hair, the Snake King. Thanks. I did show a bit of leg. But I will say I was in a full dress.
I don't know how spooky fit into that so much.
Well, I thought it was like
it's a little Beetlejuice. I guess you could pull off that Winona Ryder look or whatever.
Thank you. That's exactly what I was going for. It's exactly what I was going for.
Jameson's roommate wants to know where you got this little curling iron that you're so obsessed with.
Well, thank you, Rumi, for the inquiry. I got it from Amazon, and it's a pink one, and it's just a very, very thin curling iron.
We're not promoting Amazon, but yeah.
Oh, I mean, they're terrible. But
I shop there daily, but I do it with gritted teeth.
Oh yeah, we're upset. We're getting stuff. We're upset. We're getting stuff the next day. It's so annoying.
I didn't know Jameson had a roommate. That means that your roommate must be like, oh, the regulars. Because
I don't know. They seem to be invested in where I got my lethal tiny curling iron.
That's true.
And
Jameson participates in all the challenges and everything else. So you're right. He hasn't. I don't know about Model Monday.
Don't know.
Because this is Model Monday number trois.
Ew. But thank you. I hope that answers your question. I really, it's just the pink one, and I think they're called. No, but when you look it up, you'll understand what I'm saying. You know how when that sounds
The
so
pink
dumb.
one.
Yeah, but you know when you're like, oh, the pink one, and then you look on Amazon, you're like, oh, it's just the pink one.
Oh yeah, it's like come to my cottage, just drive up the highway, and then turn at the purple church.
And it's
Trust me, you'll know it's the purple church.
And then the whole time there, you're like, Devin's a piece of shit. What the fuck with purple church? And then you're like, oh,
turn here.
And there's always one person in the car who's like, oh, you got to turn here. So you got to turn at the purple church. It's like, yeah, Amber, we've been talking about it the whole ride.
Well, you missed it.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck. Was that the purple church? But I did watch something this weekend, and I'm really hoping you've watched.
I'm curious about this because I'm gonna start by saying I probably did not, because I don't think I watched a lot of TV this weekend.
I know, but have you watched The Vow?
No.
Oh my God, Jason!
Why would I have watched that this weekend? I don't even know what that is. It a movie or is this a reality TV thing? What's going on here?
Docuseries about.
Docuseries.
It's a docuseries about the NXIVM, the sex cult, and
if it's cults, then I should have watched it.
Okay, so you need to watch it, and we need to do a recap on Wednesday because I watched it all weekend. It's 9 episodes, and then there's an additional docuseries that has come out called Seduced, which is about one of the women that was in the sex cult, and she sort of details her time in this cult. So basically,
I'll be honest, I don't know if I'm even gonna get 9 episodes in an extra one in by Wednesday.
No. I just need you to watch a few because what I want to talk about is the cult leader, Keith Raniere.
I love cult leaders.
Yeah, because they always are ugly. They are always gross. This guy is so short. Okay, see? Oh, wait.
No, Jameson, there's a lot of purple churches. There's a lot of purple churches on the way to the cottage.
Jameson? Okay, sorry. We just have to go back because Jameson's roommate. Okay, you can't just Google on Amazon pink curling iron. Okay.
But like, that in their defense, that's what you said. You said, I know, but you go on there, you'll find it.
You have to look up the size of the curl. So I think these are called like you can just, what are they called? Like perm wands, or like I think they're called chopstick wands because they're like
chopstick.
Yeah, like the chopstick wand because they're so thin.
Okay.
Anyways, I do that, and then there's like a $20 one. Okay, so Jan says, oh my God, way too long and a bit boring. Like, give me the juice and get me out. Okay, I disagree because I think it's because I was doing absolutely nothing. I was just laying on the couch. I was happy to have 9 episodes. Could that whole series have been 4 episodes? Yes. And more information.
But then you'd have to get off the couch.
Jason, how did you, that's it. Mine's a bit more.
So Jameson, I love that people go, what's your podcast about? Well, we start talking about stuff and then we just started up chatting with the people, and you can listen to tell people how to get to that purple church. I just typed in chopstick wand and this was the first thing that came up.
Yeah. So chopstick wand might be the way to look it up. Thanks, Jason. Thank you. Did
that just give away all my Amazon information? How everyone can order stuff on my card?
You showed a very blurry picture of a chopstick wand. So the vow is really long. But what are you laughing at?
Adam Colley's chimed in with, well, maybe you can promote the clippers that you bought for your hair on Amazon.
Yeah. How do you get those McDonald's fries? Oh, also, huge news in the chat. Congratulations to Adam Colley, who got engaged.
Adam Colley is officially engaged.
He is officially engaged to his wonderful partner, Danny. We wish them a lifetime of happiness. I'm so excited for them. That's really exciting. And
they already have started a family because they've got their little Carmen, their little dog.
Their little dog. So the vow I was watching. Now, this is why I need you to watch it, because the leader of this fucking cult is bananas. First of all, he's like so short. Okay. So he has short man syndrome.
Okay. You're losing me a little bit.
Long hair, but he has like the Rachel, like blown out.
I'm back in.
Yeah. And
I was getting out of the pool, but then the water got cold. The wind got cold. I was like, I'm back in.
And he was obsessed. He's obsessed with volleyball. So like he would be playing.
This is a guy that wanted to start a beach. He was like, I can't get on any of the courts at the beach volleyball.
So they would, no, not beach, gym. So to get to talk to the master, okay, to get to talk to the master, Keith Raniere, you would have to go play volleyball at like midnight. And this fucking loser would have like a sweatband on and a tie-dye t-shirt. And like in between playing volleyball, he'd go, questions. And then he would sit down and everyone would ask him questions and he would like lead a brigade.
This guy is like, he's short is how you started this off.
Short.
He just never could get on any volleyball team because it's pretty tall people that play volleyball. And then he's like, forget it, guys. I'm going to start. Oh, you want to see? And then he just starts a cult where it's like, you gotta play volleyball.
And I'll tell you this, because I put it out on my Instagram stories about how I thought it was crazy. No one's talking about this volleyball aspect to the cult. And because I used to play volleyball. In high school, I was a volleyball girl. That was like my main sport in high school.
I got a terrible story about that, but
my volleyball coach was a fucking short loser as well. Yeah. And also,
not to mention the mouth kissing, apparently.
Thank you, Jameson, for having my back on that. He kisses on the mouth. Okay.
For what? He kisses all of his people on the mouth?
Yes.
Well, I mean, we're talking about cults. It's better than most of them are like, you got to have sex with everybody. So,
okay. But you know how we were playing Keeper or Creeper?
PG cult though? Pretty fun.
No, that's not a PG. This is certainly not a PG cult.
Okay.
So, but you know how we were playing Keeper or Creeper? Like if Ryan Gosling can rip off your pantyhose, it's like Keeper. But if Dwight from the office,
Buscemi does it.
You know what my party trick is? It's like, ew.
Although I was thinking about Buscemi this morning, I'm like, that guy played Boardwalk Empire. It was so great. Like that was kind of like alternative casting. It wasn't like they're not going to grab a Ray Liotta. They grabbed like a Steve Buscemi, and I was like, that's the wickedest thing on the planet.
Yeah, but I'm not even throwing Buscemi into the mix. I'm not throwing him.
Is Buscemi though? Like, put him in those scenarios. Keeper or Creeper? Because he's a hard one.
No, but I can't move past him in The Wedding Singer. So yeah, Creeper. But anyways, what I was laughing at is like, remember when Gord Downey, the wonderful and amazing Gord Downey, he also kissed on the mouth, but I was like, that's a keeper. But Keith Raniere, Creeper.
But I don't know what you mean by Gord Downey kissed on the mouth.
Gord Downey kissed on the mouth. Like he kissed like
everybody,
like his bandmates, like family friends.
Oh, that's okay.
On the mouth. Yeah. But this guy,
you're talking about this last concert tour that he was going on when he's like, hey guys, this is my goodbye tour for my life.
No, I'm not judging it. I'm saying that to me is Keeper, but Keith Raniere, Rachel, short, Bob, volleyball, Creeper.
It kills me. You're right, 100%. Did you watch Saturday Night Live this week?
No, but I'm not done talking about The Vow.
Okay.
Thank you. So here's what's crazy is The Vow or the Nixium was huge in Vancouver. And so some pals of mine who are from Vancouver were like, oh yeah, I knew a bunch of people in Nixium. So this is what happened. It was like a betterment program. Okay. Kind of psychology.
Okay.
And then it evolved into like a sex cult where women were like branding themselves near their vagines and like having to have a master, and there was like a master slave situation where like whatever they did, they had to text their master. So it would be like, master, can I have 24 calories? Master, can I leave my house? Good morning, master. And then they would have to like, anytime the master texted them, they would have to respond within a minute.
That guy thought that was great until he was like, oh, now I got too many people texting me. Jesus Christ.
I can't believe you're trying to make a joke. And I can't believe that
it's terrible.
I can't believe the joke that you thought was how annoyed the cult leader man was the women texting him. I just think it's interesting. That's where you took it.
How dare you on this podcast?
I won't.
On this podcast, how dare you make fun of something? That's all we've ever done in the worst possible scenarios. We've made fun of stuff.
How dare you think that he's going, I'm getting all these texts, instead of the women going, why are we in love with this fucking volleyball of a man?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch it. And I'll tell you what, the stuff that I was going to get to, Jameson brought it up, Landmark. I knew people in that. I think Toronto had a bit of a similar case, but I don't think it turned into a sex cult. Or maybe it did because my girlfriend at the time was was a part of it. Maybe.
Really?
Maybe that's what she was going to do. Yeah.
Ugh. Adam, gross. Jason, gross. Thanks, Adam.
We get it. You're engaged.
Fuck, Marie. Hey, remember when that was exciting? When that happens to you, and then No, it's really exciting. But
I think Adam did it for a Seinfeld bit, just a fiance bit. That's all he was doing.
my fiance, where is my fiance? Hey, where is my fiance? Please, my fiance.
Don't kid yourself if you don't think that Adam and Danny haven't done that already. 100%.
Of course they have. Everyone has. My fiance. Oh, my fiance. Where is my fiance? Anyways, it was really, really crazy. And I watched the whole thing. And then I had to not because I'd scared myself.
Okay. Because you know that you'd get into cults and this is not a cult you'd want to be in.
Well, here's the thing about this cult that I know that I would have gotten into. They really, really, really celebrated thin women. So I would have been sort of, tucked away, I'm pretty sure, in the cult. So, yeah, anyways, it's pretty wild stuff. And then I was so scared. And then I was like, I got to shake this up and watch a movie. And then guess what movie was recommended to me? Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Oh, I did see that on your stories that you were watching that.
Wow.
You love that movie?
Oh, that movie holds up. And you get to see Jason, what's his name? I'm trying to say Sudeikis, but it's
Segel.
It's Jason Segel. You get to see his penis like 4 times.
Yeah. And it's his.
And that's pretty cool. And not only do you see his ween, you see him like full naked, bend down, like you see everything.
Although also another guy that I was like, I could have followed into a cult at one point in my life was probably Russell Brand. So
Russell Brand's pretty good in it. And let me tell you, Jonah Hill, because I think like they took those characters from Forgetting Sarah Marshall and made Get Him to the Greek. They were the same characters. And that movie's so funny.
I forgot, and then I turned it out. I think I've said this on the pod before, but one time I just was flicking the channels around, and then I got to that point where they were at P. Diddy's party and just feeling the rug, and I cried, laughed through the entire scene. I was like, this is one of the best scenes ever in cinematic history. Let
me tell you, Jonah Hill is so funny, and I just found out he's newly single. I don't know if I would be his vibe, but I would put in an application. I think he might be lame, but I'm not quite sure. Like, because he's like so cool. Like he's so cool now because he hangs out with Leo.
Yeah.
But back in the Forgetting Sarah Marshall days, like, oh my God, I was dying laughing last night at Jonah Hill.
Well, he made that sick movie about the 80s. I can't remember.
Oh yeah. Or it was about the 90s actually.
90s.
Yeah. It was about the 90s and skateboarders. So
yeah, anyways, I watched it. Sick.
But Jason Segel is legit so hot. Like legit so hot. And Jan is correct. I also didn't know Bill Hader was in that movie.
I don't remember this movie enough at all.
Underratedly funny in that movie. And at the end, he's so good. So like I turned on this movie and I'm like, it is boner central for me.
It was a Judd Apatow movie, right?
No.
It was not a Judd Apatow movie.
No, it was not, because it was perfectly timed. It didn't overstay its welcome. And so I had, I want to say Jason Segel, yum. Bill Hader, yum. Paul Rudd, yum. Okay.
I get it.
I get it. And Mila Kunis is so fucking cool.
I don't remember this movie enough at all because and I don't even know if I've ever watched it all the way through.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
That's right.
It's really good. And then he also has he gets made fun of because he's making a Dracula musical. And so at the end you see
okay, yes, I have seen it all the way through. Yeah.
And that's also amazing. And I just want to kiss him on the mouth. And remember when I saw him in real life and then I realized I've been sexualizing a person I don't know. And then I saw him and I was like, oh man, I'm a creep. Because he's so hot.
Oh, yeah. Everybody does it.
What do you mean? No, but it's like weird when you
got my crush when we went to yoga and I was like, oh, I gotta get out of here.
I know. Like when I saw Jason Segel, like so tall, so yummy.
This is what's killing me. Again, from Saturday Night Live last night. This is what I was bringing up.
What?
Did you watch it?
I watch clips.
There was one sketch when they were talking about basically going to Africa and finding a man for divorcees. And they just kept mentioning tall. And I was like, yeah, like women just love a tall man. Like I'm doomed for life.
No, women love a tall man because we want to feel like little.
Mm-hmm. You want to get picked up, except you want to get picked up without the grunt.
Without the grunt. Because that is, there's no coming back from that. I can assure you. I can assure you there's no coming back from it. Everyone like
carry me across the threshold. Okay, we're divorced. See you later.
Divorced. We're out of here. Goodbye, Rachel. Goodbye. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I need someone so tall, but there's just something about a big, beefy delight. And Elizabeth goes, Jason,
I was going to say that the second it came out of my mouth. Yes, I'm perfectly fine.
But Jenny's like not tall. Like I'm taller than you.
That's not true.
Okay, Jason, please.
We are the exact same height.
Jason and I have had this fight since we've known each other. That
5'7". We're both 5'7".
No, we're not both 5'7". First of all, I am taller than you. Okay.
In your heels.
No.
Yeah.
In my regular life.
We measured up, remember? And then Craig was like, I think you guys are the same height.
But what did you just text me the last time you were at the doctor?
Yes. So my doctor was wrong. I had one doctor's appointment where he goes, you're 5'6". And I was like, that's impossible. Because I've also had many other doctors. And I went back since, and the same doctor called me 5'7". No. Same doctor.
Okay. So I am taller than you. But what I'm saying is, Barbara, this is so it. If you happen to sit on your guy's lap just to be cute and funny, and an uncontrollable oof escapes him along with all of the air in his lungs. Yeah. Yeah.
We do need a live measure, but we need the pandemic to end before we get to live measure.
Oh, please. I just meant like for like our shape. I need to get out. I need to move around. Yeah, there is something about like Jameson says he remembers this debate at the beginning of the pandemic.
Yep. I remember this at the beginning of
time. And Cindy gets it. She goes, Stacey, I agree. I'm 5'8" and I just want to feel little. We just want to feel so little. We're so small.
That's Cindy put up a lot of great. I mean, we're halfway into Model Monday. We haven't even brought it up yet, but Cindy put out a bunch of great ones.
We are going to get into Model Monday. So I thought we would scroll through, but I thought we would do collect them all and then like share them all as well. So but we'll go through a couple today. I thought at the very least there were some huge ones. Shayla went all out. Cindy, what was I going to say? Jenny's just came in, which was stunning. I messaged her. I was like, you better frame this photo. It's so gorgeous.
It's very cool.
So cool. So I'm like living for these. But yeah, you just want to be able to sit on someone's lap and not have them go, oh, okay, we're doing this. We don't want that prep. Have you ever had, and be honest, have you ever had a girl sit on your lap and you're like, ouch. Ouch.
No, I don't think so.
Have you ever had a girlfriend sit on your lap?
Maybe. I don't know.
Really?
Is that common? Like, how often are you jumping on a dude's lap?
Okay, if I was with Jason Segel, I guess every day, every opportunity that I'd have. He's like 6'5".
Yeah, he's a big guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Great. So I get it now. Like Paul Bunyan is your type.
No. Oh, I will say that my crush on TikTok, I saw one of his videos where he was like, oh, I had to go to this casting and like, now I bought these boots or whatever. And he's like, now I'm 6'8". Like, that's just way too tall. And I was like, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Yeah. But that guy knew what he was saying.
I know he was. There's so many thirst traps.
I guess I'm too tall. I just can't fit through the door anymore.
I'm just so tall. There's so many thirst traps on TikTok where like it's just guys pretending to be like your boyfriend, like a sensitive boyfriend. Like so many guys. And for a while I was in like a weird like algorithm on TikTok where it was just guys being like, do you want to come over and cuddle? And I was like, get out of here, Ryan. Don't give me this shit. So then I was thinking maybe my avenue to get popular on TikTok is I would just act like everyone's girlfriend. And be like, Perfect. Where'd you go today? What'd you eat? Who'd you text?
Your definition of girlfriend is the worst.
But that is every girlfriend, isn't it? That's me.
Yeah, exactly. This is what you're thinking. That's every girlfriend.
What would be the ideal thing? What would be the first?
Oh, ideal. Ideal is different because what you just did was for sure the opposite of ideal. Where'd you go? I'm sorry. You think you want a guy that goes, where'd you go today? Really? Who else was there?
Do you know how much I would love that? You have any questions I ask people? I would love it in return.
Yours is asking in a tone of like, so who was there? Why wasn't I there? What's going on? What the fuck's happening then? What's your problem?
No, I would go, when people come in from work, it's like, hey, how was your day? Fine. Just
That's
fine.
very different than everything you just said prior to
Yeah,
that
but
part.
what I'm saying is, like, on TikTok, people are like, want to get on the couch? Like some people are like porny about it.
Right.
They're, like,
I
sad.
get it. I think it's a very
sad
fun
people.
sort of like little.
I know, but what's the female equivalent besides just being like,
Same thing.
Mm.
Why can't you just do the same thing?
Yeah, that's true, I guess. She says, Barbara says, also, I'm sorry to all of you for calling myself mama. Go for it. Why not? Call yourself that. I'm into it. And then to answer Jenny's question, oh my gosh, Stacey, is the plus size male model from the UK? Yes, he is.
By the way, Barbara said that because there was a previous comment where she said, oh my God, Paul Bunyan, a giant lumberjack, come to mama.
Oh yeah, come to mama. Oh my God, I'm saying that all the time. Give me a break. Yeah. So anyways, it's just really, really funny. But I was just thinking what the equivalent to like the girlfriend would be. That's like fun. You know?
What would be the fun thing? It's like, oh, this is a terrible stereotype, but like, oh, the football game's on. Okay.
Oh my God, I can't.
Sit down.
I'm not even going to ask one question. You know what's really
Except,
funny?
can I get you some jalapeno poppers, or maybe you want to order a pizza?
Shh, the beer's cold. Don't waste your time talking to me. Your beer's gonna get cold. When I was watching The Vow, you can see, like, I mean, you can see the transition between like normal weird cult to like full misogynistic cult. And so they have this like program or this curriculum where the men and women can come, and it's like a male dominated group. And so women want to learn about what it's like to be a man. And the guy's sitting there with no shoes on, just like socks, which, you know, I'm having all the issues with.
Were they white?
Sometimes they were.
Like white tube socks.
I can't. You're going to come to my house. That's a deal breaker. Don't come to my house and take your shoes off and have white tube socks. Like, what am I doing with that information? What am I doing with that? Okay. Anyways, he goes, women, do you want me to, are you ready for my honesty? And they're like, yeah, like in a group. And he's like, I don't think you can handle 10 out of 10 honesty. And they're like, we can. And he's like, all right. Do you guys want to know why we fucking hate you? Because you're nag. Like, he goes off. And I was like, oh. He's like, you asked too many questions. You're nagging. It was terrible.
And then you click onto your channel and it's like, so where have you been?
Yeah, that's why TikTok. That's why I'm not famous, because I'm just like, where'd you go? Well, who are you texting? What do you mean? Who are you texting?
Also, we've talked about this before because Barbara just brought it up. Has there ever been a female-led cult? Now, what's that one called? Blank Country. I can't remember the name of the documentary.
Well, I can say this, if you're interested in that. I do want to plug our friend show, New Eden, which is an incredible show written by Kayla Lorette and Ebony Rosen, who are lovely friends of ours. And their show, New Eden, is amazing. And it's all about a female-led cult. I think it's
on CBC Gem. Is that where you find it?
I believe it's also on Crave. Cool. But that's definitely worth a little checkerino, because it's really, really good. But the thing about Nixium that's interesting is that the subsection, like the sex cult, grew out of a female-led offset of this cult. So it was like a lot of women mastering, like having that dynamic. And Keith Raniere was at the top of the master slave part of the cult, but it was like all women controlling women.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch. I'll get about 3 episodes in for sure.
I just want you to see this guy because it's wild.
Yeah. We'll break it down on Wednesday.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm really loving that everyone is sharing Ben James to everybody, because it's definitely worth a watch. And thank you for the support, Shayla, on my orange yellowy vibe.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did you do this weekend? Because I just kind of have taken over this whole chat.
Oh no, that's okay. We could get into, like, I can show you the picture I've got from the weekend, my Model Monday picture.
Let's.
This is just spooky, right? That's all we were going for?
Yes, I'm not even looking at it. I haven't even seen it. So let's see your spooky photo.
This one is the most vulnerable yet.
Hold on. Let me just Okay, let me just take our names off. Okay. Okay. Whenever
it's not vulnerable. Like, okay, well, I just pulled it up for no reason. Here we go. This is it. In your mind, Barbara.
Jason.
Is this the worst one yet?
Jason.
This is what I was expecting from all of my pictures. So this is perfect.
Wait. It's actually really spooky. Okay, put it back up.
Are you crazy? After that? No, this is the last one I'm doing probably.
No, this one's good. Like, I'm just saying, I was like thirsty. I did. Are you a sexy mummy?
That's the goal.
Wow. Jason, I'm proud of you. First of all, the play of shadows, the tensor bandage.
To be honest, I was looking for something completely different, and then I was like, "There's a tensor bandage in here. Let's do this."
Wait. What door is that?
I don't want to talk about that part.
What door is that?
Am I inside of a closet? Yeah.
Okay.
Am I hiding away from my child and wife just to take a picture? Yeah. I'd get jumped into a closet.
But here's the thing. I'm blessed in that I'm alone. No one's knocking, on heaven's door over here.
Now you can walk into a porch and flash a leg. I got you. I get it.
Go to a porch and flash a leg. I love how you and I are like, okay, first of all, it's barely a leg I'm flashing. But
I know, but it's just very out of Stacey's
Molly, an ankle.
It's just out of your genre, I think.
100%. Now, here's the thing: your shirt's off, and you're wearing a tensor bandage, and we're playing with shadow.
Yeah.
I need Jan's take.
She's probably left.
Did you show your wife?
No.
Well, maybe she would be into that. Maybe you would get something going with that pic.
Maybe she'd jump on my lap. And I would not oof.
Yeah. Listen, if Jason Segel sent me that photo, I'd be like, come to mama. I'd pull up Barbara and say, come to mama. Where am I sitting on the lap? What are we doing? That's great, Jason. I want to thank you for your vulnerability there. And I want to thank you for your plays of shadow. And how did you edit your pic? Walk me through it.
The edit, well, it's actually not too edited, to be honest. There's one light filter on it that I just put that was called but it was like a specific one called Lolly or something. I just cruised through a bunch of filters like, yeah, this one makes it a bit darker in contrast. This is great.
What do you think your wife will think? Jan loves it.
Oh, great.
I'm loving it. I think you're really coming out of your shell because, we've been talking lately about feeling in a rut, not feeling our most hot, sexy selves.
Mm-hmm.
And do you feel like doing these photos is really like pumping up your energy about yourself?
I know the correct answer is yes.
I'm not asking for the correct answer. I'm asking for the honest answer.
I don't know. There was, hey man, you know what? A couple of these I like. To be honest, I've even put one up on my site where I'm like, cool, now just come to this site and you can see this picture. That's kind of like
on your acting site.
On my acting site, yep, I put one up
on there. Great.
Yep. So it's there. So yes, I'll do a short answer of yes. But other words, doing that mummy one, I was like, well, this is. I was gonna do. I have a lot of dumb costumes, and I was like, I'm trying not to do this as a joke. So can I pull on? I have this Robin onesie, and when I say Robin, it's like Batman and Robin, but it's like the oldest one possible, from the '60s when it's just got the cartoon circle and all that.
Yeah.
And I was gonna do that with a mask, but then I couldn't. I normally make a mask out of a ripped T-shirt, and
I see.
And I was like, this is gonna be too much of a joke if I do this.
Jenny said, "Can I just say I'm loving Model Mondays because I love seeing this confidence, creativity, and vulnerability from Jason."
Jenny Cirillo.
And I agree. Jan, can we see it again?
Uh-oh.
Shayla says that, it's a fun activity. It motivates us to do something on the weekend. Okay, let's talk about this photo.
Oh, God.
I can't believe you took your shirt off. I
knew the shirt was coming off, but that's fine.
You knew the shirt was coming off.
After I was like, I'm not wearing the Robin thing. I was like, well, I'll just do this. Because this is because what shirt would tell me this then? What shirt could I possibly wear in this picture that wouldn't make it look like, why is that guy with a tensor bandage on his head?
Okay, here's the thing.
Wearing a golf shirt.
This is what I find amazing about this photo. Is it's obviously a sexy, thirsty snap because a mummy's fucking covered in tensor bandages, and you're like, just a bit on the top. So, like, I mean, you chose it. I think this is amazing. If you're listening to this, we're gonna post this photo up on our Instagram. It's at youtube.com/
Oh, are we? Okay.
Are we? It's already on the internet.
That's true. People can come see this wherever they want.
But you don't have to. But anyways, this is a really amazing snapperino. I'm into it.
Yeah, Amanda put this up too just now. Oh, I got to get rid of the picture.
What? Sorry.
Get rid of this.
I think Mono Monday is really fun, and definitely.
Sorry, I just put this up because Amanda put some good pictures up as well.
She really did. I feel so good after getting my makeup on, curling my hair. It's great. I love it.
And she didn't have costumes, so she just used a filter, like a spooky filter.
Hell yeah. Listen, we're all using filters. Why not? Jason, I am surprised. Like, can you imagine when we started this podcast and we just thought it was going to be 2 weeks, and now we're like over 7 months in, and you're taking your shirt off with a tensor bandage, giving us a thirst.
This is my. Do you watch This Is Us?
No.
Yeah, I don't anymore. But there was a point when like the sexy brother was like he was trying to get into
whatever. He divorced Chriselle. I'm over it. But go on.
But he was like trying to get into a war movie because it was directed by, was it Sly Stallone? Anyways, I was like, that was a bit of the inspiration for this. I was like, I'll be like an army guy that's like whatever. But
well, listen,
but sexy mummy's better.
You get sexy mummy, and Barbara says Stacey looks like she could be a friend in Clueless, which is truly.
That's all you've ever wanted.
I mean, that's high praise. Rolling with the homies.
Yeah, you would be Brittany Murphy.
No, Jason, she died. Jason, please. Oh my God.
Oh, do you think you'd be Regina George?
I thought I would be Amber, who's like, actually, I can't do gym today. Okay, I just got rhinoplasty. Thank you.
That's fair.
Thank you. Jen says, my picture is my husband who never participates in anything, but did this for the pod because I talk about it so much. Yes. See, I love this. I'm just like, we're all stuck in our homes. Like, we're not feeling good about ourselves. Like, let's get a sexy little pic in and let's just get nasty with it.
I just want to say, Tamika's been one of our best contributors, and she might agree with me a bit on the Brittany Murphy. So
thank you. But I'm loving that Tamika's like, obviously RIP. Thank you. Thank you for that. Okay, but Shayla says, and I agree, but we've also heard many stories about how Jason likes to take his clothes off. So really that the count seems low. I will say he does like to take his clothes off, but the thing about Jason,
it's never for anything except comedic purpose.
Exactly. Jason and I, almost all the time when we write stuff together, are in our underwear, but it's never sexual.
No.
We have never been like, oh, we're just like, let's get in our brown underwear. This will be fucking hilarious. And if someone came up to us and was like, you look really great, we'd be like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
I think you were at the other Fringe show.
Dude, did you have sunglasses on? Okay, because we were in our underwear.
Yeah. I was one of my underwear with huge sunglasses on. These ones, this big.
When you come back for the holidays, we have to do a photo shoot, and maybe we'll do it in our underwear.
With big sunglasses.
Huge sunglasses. The regulars.
And big martini glasses.
Huge martini glasses. Oh my God, 100%. I have to tell you, like, I'm back on the rails, like with healthy eating and like, all that kind of stuff, drinking a lot of water.
I'll get on that track later.
Yeah. But remember, like, so last week I was eating like Popeye's chicken. I had chicken wings.
Yep.
I had, cause it was like, it was a really beautiful day on, I believe it was Friday. Yeah. It was like the last nice day. It was like 21 degrees here.
Okay.
And but then it was starting to rain, but I had chicken wings on a patio while it was pouring, and I was like, I don't need this bad.
So it wasn't the pandemic that made you think of that, it was the rain. The rain was like, I shouldn't be eating at restaurants.
No, like I was outside. I was completely
I'm kidding.
outside, but it was just like,
plus you're in Canada where they're just handling it a lot better.
They're handling it, but I mean, what I'm saying is like, we're all stuck in our homes to the point where we're willing to like eat chicken wings outside during a rainstorm just to like feel alive,
So
anyways, But this is listen, everyone's really getting into my Brittany Murphy vibe. Do I look like Brittany Murphy?
No, but look, I was doing in my head Rolling with the Homies before you did it, and that just made it. When you did it, I was like, yeah. But it was the Brittany Murphy Rolling with the Homies. Hey guys, remember this? Rolling with the Homies.
Remember when she's like, okay, do you know, I think I've already talked about this, but I will bring it up again. One of the most annoying things, but I loved it until I think I became older and more bitter. Sorry, it just got a little dark here, so I'm trying to fix my camera a little bit.
I thought you meant the tone of the podcast.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just got a little dark here. But I remember.
Yeah, like not to get dark, but like when she died. Remember when she was like with Ashton Kutcher? Anyway.
No. Wasn't she with Eminem for a while?
No, was she? She was in 8 Mile.
Because she was 8 Mile, and then I think they were dating out of that, weren't they? Or was that just one of these marketing publicity stunts where it's like, yeah, now they're dating?
I don't know. But remember that part in Clueless where Brittany Murphy's like, Mentos fresh as a Mentos fresh and full of life. Like she was just like, oh, like saying, and it's like, oh my God, okay, we got it.
I love it.
Rolling with it. Like it was just the most. And I was so annoyed by that because I can't sing. Anyways.
One of my favorite parts of that movie is when she falls down the stairs.
Oh my God, it's so good. And then she's like, she thinks, what is it, Alvin?
Yeah.
Is in love with her.
It's Eldon, I think.
Eldon, yeah, Eldon, yeah. And that was so me in high school. Like convinced, like I would go to like a band show and I was convinced the lead singer was singing to me. Like in what fucking world? I was dressed like the teacher.
Plus, it's a teenage band show. They probably weren't even singing love songs. It was probably more like, you know.
Exactly, Tasha. You're a virgin who can't drive. Love. Maybe I'll watch that today.
Well, speaking of, we've put on our stories. Yes.
Okay, a couple of things about what's happening. Okay, so
great.
we've reached over 300. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I've had not even a
no. This is perfect. It's Elton too.
Elton, thank you. Now, do we want to watch a good movie or do we want to watch a bad movie? Because my thing is, if we're going to be all up in the chat, all having a little ha-ha hee do we want the movie to be bad? Because
this is one of those things like when your partner asks you a question, realize it's a statement. It's a statement.
You think I'm saying we should watch a bad movie?
Yes.
No, because listen.
If you had your choice, would you watch a good movie or a bad movie?
No, I will say I'm in a movie group. Mm-hmm. I'm in a movie group. And we watch bad movies and it's so fun because we message and it's like all these jokes.
Yes.
But I would love to make it a bit of like a regulars vibe where we maybe watch like a rom-com or like a silly sort of movie. So then we can laugh and joke and have a good time. But if people want to watch a good movie, I'm also down. I feel like we're going to be talking through it regardless. So I'm just like, what are we feeling? Because
we have to figure this out sooner than later because it's about 2 weeks away when we'll get this thing set up. But probably,
Also, I had, so all the things you listed, I'm like down to watch all of those movies. Wayne's World, is literally one of my favorite movies of all time. Okay. So I could, of course, throw that out. I love a Bridesmaids. I might even watch Bridesmaids tonight because a little Chris O'Dowd action.
This is breaking news.
What?
Because I had no idea about this, and this will throw a wrench in it. But did Will Ferrell and Kirsten Wiig make a movie together?
They did a Lifetime movie, and it's played 100% seriously, and it's like it's about an adoption that goes wrong.
And they're not joking in it.
No.
We may have found the movie.
Yeah.
These are two of my idols, and I'm gonna watch them probably. Like I know that they can both act. I saw what was that? The Skeleton Keys. That was a great movie.
First of all, can we talk about the Skeleton Key?
Sure.
Skeleton Twins.
Skeleton Twins, right? Skeleton Twins.
Kristen Wiig, Bill Hader.
Yeah.
Oof. Luke Wilson. Yum. Yeah.
So I know that she can. She's obviously a great actress as well. And Will Ferrell in the what was the Woody Allen movie he did?
No. But it's done like a Lifetime movie. So that's the level of acting they're doing.
Yes. This might be the movie in my mind at this point.
Okay, well, we'll put it up. But if anyone has a really shitty rom-com, also let us know in the chat. If you do just want to watch the movies we listed, we're down. But But if you want something more, like, let us
There's
know.
4 movies up. If you go to we'll direct you to the Instagram.
Yeah.
And go to the stories. I think it's Wayne's World, Point Break, Bridesmaids, and what was the other one?
I can't remember what else you did, but I was just thinking like a Lifetime Hallmark movie would be a great choice.
Step Brothers.
Step Brothers was another one, but I'm kind of, the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm like, I think it should
be a bad movie.
Yeah. Because it's just going to be about like hanging out and having some laughs. Also, we got some feedback about our Spooktacular from a friend of the pod, who has mentioned
this
that
is news to me.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to.
I'm excited.
So they were like, okay, yeah, you're doing a Spooktacular. And they're like, here's the thing. Everyone calls it a Spooktacular.
Yes.
And he's like, that's a bit boring. And he's like, I really think you guys should call it the Spec-SPOOKULAR. So I was like, I think it's going to be the Spec-SPOOKULAR.
I love it.
So this Friday, can you believe? This Friday at 8 p.m., we're going to be doing the regular Spec-SPOOKULAR.
It'll be 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Fuck, Marie!
Live. We're still going to do our Friday episode, so we'll still be here on Friday.
Okay. I didn't know.
I don't know. We haven't talked about it, but I assumed
that would be a lot of the regulars.
Okay, we don't have to do the Friday episode.
Do people want to do the Friday episode in the morning, or would you rather just get it all together for the evening? I was like, damn, okay.
I mean, this is the full-time job. And it's I try to claim it on my taxes, and they're like, no, you have to make $1 to claim it. No, this is my job.
That's amazing. When people go, what do you do? And you go, oh, I do this show like 3 times a week. And they're like, does it make you money? And you're like, oh no, in fact, like, it's really taking away from other things, but I prefer.
This is a full scalp piece of paper that just says W2 the regulars.
100%. We're not making money on this.
Yeah.
But, so the Spec-SPOOKULAR is going to be Friday at 8 p.m. Jason and I have a bunch of things planned. We're so freaking excited. So spread the word. We're going to be doing a huge social media push. 8 p.m. will be quite the time. Guests.
We're confirming some guests right now, and we could have some really fun people on here. It's going to be
really, really fun people. I wanted to put this out there. Jason and I were talking about this. I'll put it out there. We'll just start ruminating. We are looking for some scary stories. Okay. Mm-hmm. So if you want to be featured in the Spec-SPOOKULAR, and we'll put all the information out on Wednesday, but get to thinking, because we want like no longer than like 2 minutes, 2 to 5, but like really keep it concise. And tell us like the scariest story.
Yeah. And you're like, how do I do that? Just record it on your phone and send us an email, and we'll put the email address out there and whatnot. But like,
record it on your phone and you can send it to us. And
it doesn't have to be any sort of special microphone or anything. We'll just, guys, we're doing it dirty here. It's great.
It's going to be dirty. It's going to be great. Jan, this is a huge thing. So Amy Poehler, Paul Rudd, they have a spoof.
They came together.
They came together. Everyone's been telling me to watch this movie.
I watched it the other day, and Jen, I know the part. Jen's like, you're gonna love one part of it, and yes, Jen, I saw it. I don't know if I even mentioned. I should have texted you the minute it happened. I was like, of course I know the exact. It was a purple church moment with Jen. She's like, you'll know it, and I'm like, no, what moment is it? She's like, you'll know the moment.
Don't tell me the moment because I haven't seen the movie.
I didn't tell you the moment.
Good.
It's not an actual purple church, and they came together.
I know. I just don't want you to tell me about the film.
Okay, well, think of this though when you're watching it. Jen texted me and said, "There's one particular moment that you'll have to love in this movie." And then when it happened, I knew exactly what she was talking about. Okay,
so Jenny also says, "Fuck, I love ghost stories. Everyone should just send me their ghost stories. Anyway, slide into my DMs, please." Okay, so here's the thing. I would love a personal ghost story, but it can also be funny. Like we just want to include everyone, all of our, pals. So it's like, just record. Don't overthink.
It's a spooky like Halloween story.
Yes. Spooky
Halloween. I had to do this the other day in an audition. Did I tell you this?
Oh my God. First of all, I can't even believe they're auditioning in Los Angeles. It's like delusional to me.
They did. It wasn't in person. It was on Zoom. But they started with like, maybe you could tell us a funny Halloween story.
Oh, fuck off.
I thought it was great. But I was like,
Ugh.
but then in my mind, I was like, it clicked right away. I was like, instead of a funny one, can I tell you a very sad one? They're like, I guess.
Do you
And
think you booked it?
I was like, well, I remember the age when I dressed up and all my friends told us we were going out for Halloween. And when I met them, they're like, no, we're not going out for Halloween. We're going to party. We're too old to go to Halloween now. And I remember being like heartbroken because I was all dressed up and I was ready to trick or treat. And I didn't know that I had hit a certain age where I
Oh,
wasn't allowed to trick or
no.
treat. And then we partied. The whole time I was thinking about it, I was like, I hate this. I want to go trick or treating. And then on the way home, like almost crying, I ran to a house and I knocked on the door and they opened it up and they're like, it's too late and you're too old. Get out of here. And I went home. And that was the last time I trick or treated.
Oh my God. That is
Anyways, booked the part, no problem.
oh my God. Okay, first of all, that's really sad. That's such a coming of age story for you in a way that's deep and dark. You might book it. I mean, those
No, I didn't. I was on hold though, but then I didn't book it.
I remember there was a while there where you would have to audition and they'd be like, tell us something about you. And I would say the same thing every time. And I was on a booking streak where I'd go, well, my name's Stacey McGonigal and I'm going to eat Dairy Queen the second this thing is done. Or I say like, I'm going to go eat blank.
Except that time you went to a Dairy Queen commercial audition.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
Or what can you imagine the second time you went in there or the next time you went in and they're like, didn't she say that last time? Yeah, we've had her before. She said that last time.
We've had her before.
That's a stock answer. We feel duped.
Yeah, well, I always go like, you know how you see how my body's shaped? You know I love to eat. And they're like, hell yeah. Oh no, one time for a McDonald's commercial, they're like, tell us something about yourself. And I said, well, I'm Stacey McGonigal, and this is what a body looks like when it eats McDonald's.
And they were like, you got to get out of here.
Okay.
Nice. Jason, tell us a little bit yourself. I've never read a book. That's it.
That shit works though, because everyone just looks at you and you're like, whatever. Oh, I'm sorry, Lisa. You don't have traumas? Okay.
I don't know how to read. Could somebody just recite the sides to me?
We can't laugh. That's terrible. That's just not good.
Yeah.
I want to say that we've completely ignored Jen here in the chat. I lived in a haunted house. Chairs would be stacked on the table and I lived alone.
Look,
Okay,
this is a great story, but now we need it in an audio version.
Now
We need that. We need a specific, detailed example of this.
Send that over to us. We're gonna need that story.
Like the chair has come off the damn floor onto the table.
Oh my God.
You're not wrong, Tamika. That's the question to ask.
That's a spooky, scary werewolf bar mitzvah.
Yeah. So we'll send out the email address to everybody and let them know.
Yes, we'll do that all on Wednesday. So I just wanted to get people like, thinking and stewing, but I'm really excited for the Spec-SPOOKULAR. It's going to be a really good time. What will we have planned? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No. Are you excited? We have to figure out our costume. And Jason and I have been talking.
There's ideas out there. I'm still like, I think you know the one that I'm check marking right now.
There's one that we love. And I think people will see it and go, what?
Yes, but that's the vibe of this podcast, right? We're good.
But Jason and I might have the best time of our lives. Is all I'm it's just all I'm saying about it.
The props for that one could...
Oh my God. The props for that alone for this one idea would be few, but they would mean a lot to us. Yeah. Did you hear me when I was singing a werewolf bar mitzvah? Did you miss that?
I didn't, but I saw Jen mention it. So I was like, why is someone bringing up the Tracy Morgan song?
I brought it up and then I moved on, but I was saying like boys becoming men.
Oh yeah.
Love it so much. Okay. So Jason, you have to watch The Vow. We'll talk about it on Wednesday. Is there anything else you'd like to say? We're sort of ramping up.
No, I think that's everything. We didn't show your pictures here.
We did. We'll do that on Wednesday. We'll collect everything. We'll give people a chance if you're watching this now and you wanted to get in on it. And we will do a full run through of Model Monday.
Here's the next one, because I think, you know what? Let's give people a week. So if we're going to do this again next Monday, which I think it's a Model Monday,
Yeah.
can I put out a little genre, a little tone
Of
for
course,
it?
please. What's the tone?
Well, I mean, next Monday will be very close to Election Monday down here. Not that we'll know
As
who
a
was won
tone.
until possibly like December 8th.
Right.
But why don't we do not presidential, but like something very, something presidential.
Okay, but I can't be having anything Trump related.
Not Trump related. I don't mean
can't
Trump
take
related.
Okay.
I mean, like, I'm talking about like, let's get into our suits, essentially, is what I'm saying.
Oh, we want suits. That's no problem for me. Menswear.
There you go.
Okay. So we want executive realness. We want executive. We want
This is your Diane Keaton moment.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, that's no problem for me. Oh my God, I might vest it. I might fucking put a vest.
You know that DeRoss has to wear a vest. Yeah.
You know, you love a fucking vest. I remember when you were like, no, I don't. And I was like, are you kidding me? All you wear are jerseys, thin sweaters with hoods, which you're fucking wearing right now.
It's a t-shirt.
It's a t-shirt with a hood. It doesn't make any sense.
It's got a hood.
I honestly want to host a makeover show for men. And I want to be like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And the first question I want to ask is, how often are you having sex with your partner a week? Would you like to up that? Well, let's get rid of these white socks and this thin sweater with a fucking hoodie.
Is your show called What Are You Doing?
The show's called What Are You Doing with Stacey? Okay, so because Jason, let me tell you this. Can I guess what you like to do with that? And not guess, but I know.
With what? The shirt?
You like to put a blazer on and you like to have that thin ass fucking hoodie just draped off the back. Like it's the rat tail of suits.
However, I stopped doing that a few years ago. But I know what you're talking about, and that was definitely a look I went for a long time.
Definitely a look.
Yeah.
I want men to like embrace like a character sock, you know, have something, a little personality in there, a little color.
Oh, my socks are all, I love getting good socks.
But what kind of socks? Like you put pattern? You do a pattern?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you doing in the shoe range?
The shoe range, you know what? This is where I need, what are you doing? Because my shoe game, I don't know what to do right now.
Can I help you? Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to do like a boot. Okay. You want to do like a Blundstone.
But remember, I'm in Los Angeles where it might be it seems a little more cool. That's really cool weather, it feels like.
Here's what I don't want. This is what I don't want. I don't want you in a puffy ass sneaker. I don't need it. I
I would never.
It's not your look. Some people can pull it off. That's not for you.
No, there's many tall men that could pull that off.
Yes. And like a shorter gal, you don't want to do like an ankle booty because it's going to cut off your leg. It's going to make you actually seem a bit stout. If you love that look, go for it. But if you want a longer leg,
well, that's a Blundstone.
But the Blundstone can go a bit higher. You want like a boot. Now you don't want like a combat boot. Here, I'll send you some options. But I also think like don't like what are your shoes now?
Well, this is the whole problem. I don't have
because you used to wear those moccasin like soft shoes.
Moccasin, never in my life.
Like a canvas shoe. Yes. Used to wear a canvas shoe. It was like tan.
No, I had gray. I know what you're talking about, I think, but that was like one pair that I was like, I just bought, but that was not my vibe.
Yeah.
My vibe probably normally sits in like, I don't even know. This is the whole thing. My shoe game, I don't know what to wear. Right now I'm wearing running shoes, but like not big bulky ones, very just like regular running shoes. And I'm like, this just feels like I'm a dad now. You
know what? Just as your friend off the pod, I'm going to send you some style inspo. And don't not think about Pinterest. Like go on Pinterest and here's the thing that I'm finding.
I've looked. I mean, what I want is like, my favorite ones are like those Vans that are just like, whatever.
But I want you to look up, but like, here's the thing. Literally when I was on TikTok and I make a joke that someone was like, you're in mid-sized TikTok, which is like women like size 8 to 14, like kind of like mid-sized. The second I was like, oh, and I started
Elizabeth. That's what I wanted.
Like that size, like that shape of a woman. I was like, oh, fuck, cool. I can start like, these are great ways to dress, like great inspo. So if you're looking for like a boot, you can be like shorter guy boot styles. Like you can kind of niche down in your search.
Yeah. But Elizabeth, that's what I normally would
What?
get before, like
Yeah, get
skater
them
shoes that
there.
weren't like the big bulky skater shoes that you need
But
for
what kind
actual
of pants
skateboarding.
are you wearing?
What's that?
What kind of pants are you wearing?
That's the other question now. How do you match the pants with those types of shoes?
Exactly.
So because
Can I
I
say-
can't be the one that wears like, you know how like a tall, thin musician would wear like
Yeah.
really cool jeans, probably with like a bit higher on the ankle. I can't do that because then
Why?
it looks like I have a potato.
No, but here's your problem. You
Because
don't
my
have
body goes like this.
because you have a big ass.
Ooh, I got a
You
huge raptor butt.
You got a huge ass, which is great. So let's show it off. But we don't want a skinny jean. So we want maybe a looser fit. And don't be opposed to like, just kind of cuffing that bottom a little bit and showing off.
I'm literally wearing that exact thing today, except I'm not have any socks or shoes on, so I'm not about to show you.
I don't want to see that because
I know
that for me. But I think like a pant that's not so tight. Okay.
Mhm.
And then you want to like layer up, right? Like a t-shirt and like something flannel, and you want like a primary color to bring out like.
I got all these things. This is what that sounds like my wardrobe.
Yeah, but I want like a looser pant on you. So nothing that's so fucking tight. So it's like tight around your ass and it's just tight around your legs. Like you want a little cup of the ass and then like down the leg.
Gotcha. Straight leg.
Does that make sense?
100%.
I will tell you, when I started going a bit more straight leg, like I was trying on pants and tried skinny jean, and I was like, what am I doing for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. And then like a fun sock. Fitted jeans in, skinny jeans out. Exactly. Shayla says she wants some style tips for me. You don't even need them. You're so great, Shayla. I mean, like the photos look amazing. My thing is, it's like, add a little fun where you can. Add a little personality where you feel comfortable. Throw in a nice pattern sock. Get a higher sock so we can see it when it comes out of the boot.
Yeah,
Show it a little fun. Little style. Letterman, style. He's got great style. Don't you think?
Yes. And Banana Republic also is a place to go. That's like, yeah, hell yeah, man. I know.
Totally. There's also like a good pair of jeans called Doers, Duer. A lot of guys that I know really love Doer jeans.
Great.
And where else? I mean, you can't go wrong with a good Levi's.
Straight up.
Who would you say is your style icon? Like when you think of like that person has the best style, who are they?
Well, but then I don't have their body, so I can't do it.
No,
I don't have a specific person, but I'm like,
who?
I'm like, this is not a name, but like the person I was describing, like that tall, skinny musician, I'd be like, that's what I want to do.
No, who is it? Like you're thinking of someone. So who it is?
No, I'm not actually. I'm thinking of like the Ramones are two Ramones, but like something like that's really nice. I just can't pull that off.
I think you can. Everyone can pull off everything. I think.
And I wouldn't do the leather jacket. So the Ramones are still not the exact thing that I'm thinking of. But like
the leather jacket.
No, I don't want a leather jacket.
Why?
I don't know.
But I feel like you're limiting. Like everyone limits themselves. We all go, oh, like here's the thing. I want to say this, and then I'll get off my high horse. When you like go to a wedding or you go to like a big party where you have to like dress up or whatever, and there's always like one person who's in like a wild outfit. And what do you say when you go up to them? You're like, you look amazing. You're like, that is awesome. Like if you go to a wedding and someone shows up in like a baby blue fucking Dumb and Dumber suit, you're going to be like, Ted looks awesome. That looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Or like, or like anytime I'm in like the woman's bathroom, like at a bar and a girl is just like in full fucking sequence, or it's like a Wednesday night and I'm dressed like this and she's like out, I'm like, you're the fucking coolest. And it's like, why wouldn't I treat myself to that, to like feel the best? That's
fair. This goes back to a lot of things in my life that we will get into in another episode, but I know what you're saying.
I'm in the same boat. Like, I'm just like, why can't you? So if you think the Ramones is just.
I actually lied. I looked up the Ramones. I'm like, no, that's not it. It's just how I remember the Ramones, but not that's not it.
Who, when you think of, like, if I say great style, what do you think of?
I don't know. I don't have a name off my top of my head.
Really?
Or like, yeah, I don't. I mean, we all know, like, if we're talking about the pod, we go, great, Nigel Downer. But me and Nigel Downer, I couldn't pull off the stuff that Nigel Downer is pulling off.
But you're like,
I don't know. I don't think I'd like it on me either, though. Anyways, like he wears like nice like dress shirts with like the pops of color that I'm like, no, that just would make me look
But you need pops of color. What are you going to wear? Gray and blues forever? It washes you out. So it's like, that's why I love color. Like,
But you know what I mean? Like he wears some pretty loud, awesome shirts and they work for him.
Yeah, but they work for everybody.
Not for me.
But that's your problem.
Yeah, I got to work on my stomach.
Your stomach. Just buy a bigger shirt. You're the one ordering online who's like, maybe I'll be a small one day. Like you're the one. Like I was watching this TikTok and this woman just goes, "Oh, your jeans aren't fitting great. Your jeans aren't looking the best." She goes, "Just go up a size." She went up a size and she's like, "Look, great."
Yeah, I remember you told me this.
Yeah. Jenny says, I wish I had better style. I put my winter wardrobe out this weekend and it was just 7 sweatshirts. I totally agree, Jenny. I'm in the same ballpark. Whoa, huge news. Jenny, I'm going on a first date tonight. And I'm like, can I wear a sweatshirt on a first date? Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
You absolutely can. You absolutely can. What kind of sweatshirt? Let me know.
Also, like, if you love it and like, this is the thing. Okay, have I been on a first date in the last decade? Have not. But I will say, do as I say, not as I do. Just be yourself as best as you possibly can on any date because you don't need to oversell yourself ever.
1,000%. And Jenny says, Jason, if you can be a sexy mommy, you can be anything.
I'm going on shirts today.
My thing is, okay, here's my tip on someone whose relationships have not ended great. So, and my first date etiquette being
well, just remember this: your definition of an ideal girlfriend was where you been.
No. Okay, Jenny. Oh my God, I will. She goes, I will wear my best giant tiger men's sweatshirt. First of all,
love it.
Absolutely. Here's the thing that's amazing. You take a blank sweater, which I love. I love those so much. Tuck it into a jean. Maybe we put on a little leather jacket. Just a little French tuck of the sweater. So it's like, whatever. You know what I like to do? Roll it up a little bit. Couple little like very dainty, simple bracelets. So you're like kind of dressing it up a little bit, but then you're comfortable and you can get chicken wings. Love that. I would take maybe a bright red into a high-waisted jean. I'd wear a fun boot and I'd throw on a leather jacket is what I would do.
It seems Molly Ringwaldish.
Fuck. Thank you. I love that. I think I have a sweater coming from Amazon that is a bright red. It's just a blank red sweater. I'm so excited. I'm gonna wear this
comfortable.
Hell yeah. That's why, like, whenever I was like on dating apps, I always put a photo of me hungover on it because I was like, I just want you to know this is going to be me watching cult shows on the weekend.
No problem.
Yeah,
I like this right here. Like, see, look at this.
Melissa, my fall wardrobe is XL men's flannel shirts and leggings. And that's such a good look. It's such a good look. Jason, I wish you lived here because I literally would want to do a makeover.
Yeah. Well, just send me some links. Maybe I'll go buy some stuff.
Will you actually?
I mean, like, we're not working right now, so like, buying new clothes is the best. But
I also will say this from Model Monday. And then again, I will get off my fucking soapbox because I'm already annoyed with my own voice. But go shopping in your own closet. Mix shit up. Be like today, I was like so bored with my clothes. I have hardly any clothes, and I was just like, okay, how can I like make this a bit different?
Mm-hmm.
I'll throw my hair a little different. Oh, I have that bug shirt I never wear. Let's just go into your closet and like get funky with it. Mix it up. What's the worst that can happen? You look in the mirror and then you go, "Ooh, yeah, wow, that didn't work." Then you go, "Oh, I guess I'll change."
Yeah.
Ooh, Jenny's gonna do the outfit. Please send me a photo, Jenny. You don't have to do it like publicly, but I will need to see. And let me know how the date goes. The French tuck is terrifying. I agree. But you're gorgeous and you're going to have the best time.
Let's all give Jenny positive vibes tonight.
Yes. Barbara would like a styling episode. So I'm happy to do that with Jason. So please send it our way. What styling tips do you want? Do you need? We'll break them down. I
love it. We'll do it maybe next week because we got a packed week this week.
We got a packed week. We got the Spec-SPOOKULAR. We got
stuff on Wednesday to talk about the vow, and we're going to talk about on Wednesday. We're going to see Stacey's Model Monday pics.
Did I put them on? Have you not seen them?
I have. I saw the leg.
Oh, right. I was just going to say like,
But you just said in this podcast, you're like, yeah, I forgot we'll show them on Wednesday.
oh, yes. Barbara says, Stacey, you wore a Dirty Dancing tee with a blazer on when I got my room makeover with Alexander Gator, and it was amazing. Thank you. If I could, like, that's what I'm working towards forever is I just want to wear high-waisted pants, wacky boots, a graphic tee, and just varying blazers. That's just all I'd ever want in my entire life.
Me, just hoodies and jackets.
Yeah. Jason, I really do think like I think primary colors, like some red, some blue, like get away from this like slate gray. Give yourself some color.
You said to go shop in my own closet, so we're gonna struggle in that.
Why?
That category, because everything is blue or gray.
Yeah, but I have a picture of you that's not that.
Not many.
What do you mean? Okay, let's look at this picture for example. This is
blue and gray.
But this is what we want. So like I would take this picture, and if you're listening to this and you're still here, it's over an hour, we'll end. Okay, but this is a good look for you, right? So all you want to do is take this and get a bunch that look like that. Get a red
Those pants are tight. They're too tight.
Yeah, but like you're going to get new pants. But what I'm saying is like take that cardigan and get it in red. Try maybe a mustard yellow even. And then just keep the shirts blank like that. Keep that color. Get a white. Get like an off-white. Get a light gray. And just like do that. And then just and then invest in really good jeans.
Done.
Are you listening to me?
Yep. Doer jeans.
Thank you. Okay, great. So we will let you go. What are you going to do tonight? Or do you have any plans?
Today or tonight? Because I still got today. I got to do a whole bunch of stuff today. None of it interesting, but I got to do a whole bunch of stuff today. It's going to be great.
Barbara says she loves a man in a cardigan. Don't we all? If you're listening to this and you're a man and you're looking to up your style, just buy a cardigan. That's what we want.
I'm going to go chic Mr. Dress Up.
Chic,
Mr. Rogers.
Literally,
Mr. Rogers.
You know what? As a woman, straight woman, we like a man. You know what I want? I want a cardigan and a lap to sit on. You know what I mean? That's what we want.
Yeah,
so
Mr. Rogers. Great.
Go throw in your cardigan and tap on your leg and get your wife. Go, get over here. Get over here. Come have a sit. All right, friends, we will see you on Wednesday. We'll get Jason all sexed up. We'll get him in a little cardigan. We'll see. Maybe that's what you'll do on Wednesday. Bring your new look.
Oh, fuck. Okay, great.
From your own closet.
Gotcha.
And I'll come correct as well.
You do every day, though. And I thought today was correct.
And you did come correct today, but I'm saying I don't come correct every day, and we know that.
I even brushed my hair the way you told me to do it. I don't know if you noticed that, but you're like, brush it back. I did exactly that. Oh, now it's up.
But do you like it?
No.
I love it. Okay, everyone. We will see you all on Wednesday. Wash your hands, wear your mask. We adore you all. Do you have anything to say, Jason?
I can't. This is a busy week, so we'll see you guys this week. It's gonna be such a fun time.
It's gonna be so fun. We will see you on Wednesday. Bye.
Bye.